Hello, everybody. Well, I wanted to tell you I found out what caused my contact dermatitis yesterday. It was fresh mullein leaves. Now, the leaves that I got yesterday were giant leaves. They were like 3 feet long and about 8 inches, possibly 10 inches wide at some places. And I gathered a bunch by the armful. So when I got home, I was concerned that that may have been it, but I just wanted to come in and treat my itchiness and my redness, and I would deal with it later. So once that subsided, I went back out and I took one of the leaves and I rubbed along my arm. And within 5 minutes, I had a red rash. So I threw all of that away, every single bit of it. I have never exhibited any allergic reaction from internally taking mullein or from gathering mullein. But when I gather mullein, I gather it in my hand like that, and I grab it together, and then I bring it in and I wash it immediately. That may help. So that is what happened, because when I took this leaf and rubbed it on my arm, can y'all see that red rash right there? That's what happened from the mullein leaf. My mullein leaf, that I know nothing has come in contact with it. So I'm about to treat my little rash. So just to examine the theory about this mullein, because I do take this every day. And what I did was I took one of my dried leaves and I rubbed it on my arm, rubbed it all over my arm. That was 10 minutes ago. Let me do it over on this side. Maybe you can see. I don't know if you can see it. There's nothing. Well, I'll just tell you, there's nothing there. Just my normal freckles and my see-through white skin. So, once the leaves dry up and whatever chemicals are within the fresh leaf are concentrated down inside of the leaf, I'm not allergic to that. But I'm sharing this with you to show you, to tell you a couple of things. Now, for one thing, we do have to be careful when we go out gathering. I normally wear a long sleeve shirt and gloves, but I had forgotten to put them in my car yesterday. So, that's one way to protect yourself. Well, there's also, you don't know until you get something on your skin or you take something internally if you're allergic to it. Now, the way I've said over and over and over when using the herbs, when doing anything, because this goes across to prescription medicines, over-the-counter medicines, anything that you ingest, I always caution to take small doses and increase slowly to see what your reaction may be. Now, being a redhead with see-through white skin, I do tend to be allergic to a lot of things that most people are not. That doesn't mean anything because a person could be allergic to something. So I'm going to continue to say, go slow, start small. I'm still going to be gathering my mullein leaves. I'm going to wash them thoroughly, which I always do, and then I'm going to dry them thoroughly, which I always do. And I had my mullein this morning, and I had mullein last night, and I will have mullein tonight in a tea. Well, it's in my decoction, my concentrate. I actually made me some concentrate out of the mullein leaves. it is very effective for the upper respiratory. So there is also another thing that your body changes sometimes. Um, I'm sure there is reason for that, but at this point, you can't never really tell. When you go to the doctor and you have a shot of something, they normally want you to wait 30 minutes in their waiting room or in the patient room. And that is to make sure you don't have an allergic reaction to that. Because there are people that have had penicillin their whole lives, and they get to a certain point of their life and they become allergic. So, again, we always use caution. I always want to impress upon you to use caution. Now, I'm one of those people who I just jump feet first into the fire, and I'm like, what have I got to lose? And it has worked for me. That may not be your thing. So I did want to bring this to you as an emphasis to start small, go slow with anything. That includes over-the-counter medicines, doctor-prescribed medicines, anything you ingest. Then, would this rash be worth me giving up using mullein? Oh no. I don't know if any of y'all have had the opportunity to watch the video. It is a mullein video that I posted in the community post. It was done 3 years ago. I believe it was 3 years ago. I could barely talk. If y'all listen to that video, the difference is remarkable. And it has only been because of this plant and the wild lettuce that I am bouncy, spontaneous, sometimes a little louder than I should be. But that's because I can finally breathe. I have oxygen and I have strength. So, be cautious always. And until my next video, God bless you all and goodbye.